So this car is a real mess. It's leaking oil. God knows where from. It's everywhere. It's just puking. All underneath is covered in oil and transmission fluid, possibly, and obviously coolant. It's left a puddle of coolant. Now, the coolant, it's possible there are two leaks. One, definitely this plastic line over here, which has kicked the bucket. Let me see if I can show you a picture. Alright, look in the mirror. This is going to be hard to catch, but there. You see that? That is the highest point of the leak. So obviously it's not going to leak from the bottom to the top. It's going to leak from the top to the bottom. So that pipe. Now the question is that spray, is that spraying coolant everywhere, or is the water pump leaking as well? Because the water pump is also covered in quite a bit of coolant down there. Yeah, that's got to be the water pump. There's nothing else there. So this has a metal water pump, but the oil that leaks from the top contaminates the water pump gasket, and it swells it. Petroleum dissolves rubber. I did one yesterday. Let's see if I still have that gasket. There's the gasket. It got swollen and eventually it burst. So to get to that gasket, however, you gotta take the intake manifold off, take the water pump off, take a bunch of stuff off. I don't know if you have to take the alternator, charge pipe. It's a big job. But this is definitely leaking, and I wouldn't be surprised if that water pump gasket is also leaking, because look at all the oil. I mean, this thing is everywhere. So everything rubber, hoses, mounts, bushings, everything is contaminated with oil. Belts, look at the belt. Everything is contaminated with oil, and oil is softening up all the rubber, and essentially anything rubber or everything rubber in this car is going to fail. Just give it time and oil will do its job. So this car is a real mess. Where's the oil coming from? Jesus, I don't know. It's everywhere. It could be this cam girdle. It could be it's definitely the timing cover, but my advice is to start by pressure washing this whole mess, and sort of, first of all, you'll need everything cleaned up. There's no doubt about that, but hopefully that'll give me a better understanding of what's leaking and where. I mean, looks like this vacuum pump, it's also leaking behind the fuel pump. It's down there. I'm not going to be able to get to it, but honestly, it looks like everything is leaking on this car. Everything. So, where do I start?